Bullshit.
I agree. OK, first of all，这里我们4个人，2个结婚，2个离过婚是吗？把你输的。
呀，还没有吗？你在外面一个人，你要怎样看？你要 ，It's not my problem 嘛，but I'm there 嘛。你
问题是看女生的脚趾
，It's all，哇啦，全部都
说吧。
OK， 我不知道啊，下面。
喂，到底是 good man，
没有啦，你用你的 main account 开。
这个是 main account，
你用另外的 account。
我没有晒 account。
有，
我也没有
他有抽了 account，
我也没有晒 account，我也没有。
他在哭了。来，沉下来，哇，来，
我不要做这个，不是？他在哭哟。Why do you have to do that? 你知道？ They say women are the strongest human beings on the planet. They bleed for a week and they don't die. They can carry another human being in their body. They feel pain, physical, emotional, and psychological at all levels higher than men that can ever comprehend. So today, we are going to talk about why are women like that. And with me, I brought in 3 guests, 3 good guys. Okay, this is Tommy, Simon, and Maito.
Hello。
Okay,
对，他讲的是对的。
对，OK， they call themselves 3 good guys 是因为 they got a movie recently where you all play as 3 good guys and then you all allegedly 是一个女孩子是吗？有
我们的戏。
我还没看，sorry， 我还没看。
我们在中国，我们在这边呢。
From the start I do I just hope that our industry people will support us. But right.
Maybe you all can share a bit of the storyline. What's the plot? I heard that you are pregnant inside the show, is it?
Okay, so in short, right, let me put it in a very simple to understand manner.
Right.
These 3 guys, right, they went on a drinking night. When they woke up, the world reversed. In what sense? It's a world whereby men are pregnant, men go through the menstrual pain, men stay at home to take care of the kids,
Okay.
to cook and everything. It's
Okay.
a role reversal thing. So women are the one that powers career.
Right.
They make the money, they're the breadwinner. So through the lens of the 3 of us, right, we will know what women actually go through to really understand love.
这样你们讲到了 because today we are going to talk about why are women like that.
Oh, I understand women very well. Yeah.
Okay.
对，look for Simon Koko can really.
OK， 这里我们4个人，2个结婚，2个离过婚是吗？
把你输的。
没有呀，还没有吗？
For a disclaimer, we are going to do an episode called Why Are Men Like That? Okay? And then we will invite 4 female hosts to talk about it. So don't bash us today. Today you watch this one first, right? Then you understand where we're coming from.
But cannot be offended 啦。We
不要啊
just our thoughts. It may not be right 啦，对不对？
对。
If 你们要 cancel， 你们 cancel Ryan， 因为他已经习惯了。
不要了，我累了啦。2026不要 cancel 我了。
到现在还没有被 cancel 过。
过了这个 episode 就好难讲了。
特写这个。
我不是 influencer， 我没有被 cancel。
Something very interesting. Today all the stories usually when I do stories like this, right, the age group that they send in their stories, right, 通常是那种25、26。Today 最年轻35。
哦
It's all older men complaining about women
怎么你们讲？
我不懂
怎么你们讲？
So we got a couple of stories today. So the first story is from Lost Bro.
Okay.
He's 35 years old. My girlfriend always tell me useless information and it drives me freaking crazy. For example, today she saw someone fall down at NTUC. But instead of saying that, she will then add on, she was wearing like a blue shirt, then she bought a lot of fishball in her car. Maybe she's having a steamboat or something just to establish her story. Why Do you all get annoyed by it or is just me? 这个你们有 experience 过吗？他们的 story 通常是有一点很多 excessive details. I don't know you all got experienced this before
有。
有每天还在 experience 啦。
我习惯了。Okay, so 我的老婆有个 habit, right? When 她要讲一个 one liner, right?
Yeah.
她会 feed you all the information that leads to this one liner.
Okay.
But 老实讲，我已经
But it's not relevant.
It's not relevant.
Like you don't need the information, the story will still be said 啦。
是。
对。
Yeah. But certain point where 我赶时间，or I got very important things to do 的时候，我会看住他，我跟他讲重点。
OK， 他不会 offended 咩？
会，他就会脸 instant 黑。
OK。
Yeah. But after that I will apologize
OK。
Yeah. But I mean. 我不懂你们有没有这样的时间
I think for me right, it reminds me of my mother who is already 70. But sometimes 她就是跟我讲很多东西 but actually she just need a companionship.
Yeah, actually I see
So
that.
end of the day, a relationship, I mean, 我们就得去给他们这个东西咯，
对
就是这样啦。
Right.
But of course, if you are rushing, then 你要有 sense 啦，你要找谁啦。So, but I think it's okay 啦。I mean, couple really have to be there 咯。
Normal situation 是一直 OK 的。
Yeah.
所以我真的很忙那些我在谈一个 6 digit deal。 然后我老婆那边讲重点，她的脸就很黑了。
旁边
他都叫 lost boy 了，你要
啊，对啊，lost boy 吗？
My only question to you is, you want her to talk to you or not?
呀，你看哇，现在变成男人的 problem 呢。Women we are at your side man。
OK
我要看到一个 camera，OK？Yes。
Yeah
很多人在 complain 是他老婆不要跟他讲话的，
对对
所以他现在跟你讲多话，你又
没有
生气。
一样的东西，说今天那些你很喜欢 Lost Bros 吗？
Yeah
那些你很喜欢 Pokemon card，你一直跟他讲每个 pack 有什么
对
hit，
对
有什么不一样的东西，你觉得他听得懂没？
那个是你 bro， 不是 lost boy。
他会跟你一起去 party， 他跟你去 trade show 嘛，他 join 你，他给你情绪价值。
所以为什么你不要给他多一点时间讲他的 story 呢？是你有 problem， 你懂吗？
I think as somebody that divorced before, I think when we are still quarreling, we still care about each other. I think the point where we stop quarreling, we don't bother to quarrel. That is over already. I feel like she still bother to come and talk to you, tell you all this story, give you all these details, right? It's just because you are the only one in her life that she want to have a conversation with to talk about all this type of thing 嘛。So just listen 咯。老实讲，我是有一点丢脑的啦，我是听 last word 而已。来，我讲哦。然后 after that 他就跟我讲 what did I say？ 然后我就会 repeat 他 last word 而已。那个他的前面我没有听到，我是这样啦。他会哦，like in the middle of the show 哦，他打给我3、4次，I thought something urgent，then 我就听这个讲，哇 ，Can I tell you what happened just now？ 我就讲啊，maybe I should very fast I tell you， 哇，10 minutes 过了，我是很懒。
哦呀，这个我懂，我老婆会打给我很多次了。
是一个很 minor 的
他问你一个很 random 的东西呀，how can I book the air ticket now？
Actually, when they all tell you all this story, do you all listen to all the extra detail? Like 你们会 like interested and then 问他会，还是你
看 context。所以我的老婆我老婆是 gossip queen 来的。
OK，
她的整个人生她活着的意义
是 gossip，
是为了 gossip。哇，我没有骗你 bro。她的人生，她存在的意义就是为了 gossip。
说他很多 T 的啊。
她很多 T 的。
OK，
呀，她很多 T 的。So
For example，
it can be anything bro。她会常常跟我讲，you know that day suddenly the who unfollow who 嘞。说定 divorce。哇，她就会去看，她就说我 ，you see 2 years ago I remember they got this post one， 她就会去做她的功课。她讲，她就给我很多 information。So normally 她的东西来是蛮 interesting 的。
OK，
我会听。
OK，
我会听，
你会听。OK， 你们呢？
我 listen 啊，我
But you are you
有时
actively
很闲的你听啊，那个我们来就是 not your kind of thing one， but 就是女人的一个 topic， 然后我就会听，然后我就会 share 一点我的 thoughts 这样啊，but me and my wife 都很 busy， 所以 we very seldom got the opportunity to very communicate。我们都是你用电话，我用电话，我都讲孩子，then 偶尔我们就会讲点 topic，then to me is very okay 啦。
宝贝，
我不一样，我 feed 他的 fire。
你会跟他 actively participate
他会就跟我讲，like for example， like 这个跟那个谁离婚，然后我就跟他讲，都跟你讲那个男的不好，然后他就讲，我就知道，然后你就 continue 那 conversation。
Actually, that is good. That is good.
Yeah.
You let her open the mouth, say everything finish， 他就不会 disturb 你。
所以你 just 我忍10 minutes，OK， 来，我们讲到完，那你就 OK leave you alone。
你讲是不是？你记得吗？那时候什么什么，然后他就讲哦呀哦，然后就可以了。你给他讲，那就完了。
We must learn from him. We must learn from Tommy. 这个我要
没有 divorce
啊，对哦，
还没有。
The next story is from Rockers Wow， 他36岁，他的 question 很短而已。OK， 他讲啊 ，When you ask them what they want to eat, they say anything, but reject whatever suggestion that was offered. So 我不懂你们会不会 relate to 这个？这个我有一个 hack to solve 了。
我那个 hack 用不了了，现在。
知道吗？你有因为 it's all over the net, right?
Yeah.
It used to work for a
You
while.
gotta share this. You gotta share about this before. I cannot remember.
No, it used to work for a while, but it's everywhere on TikTok now. So I will always say, "Baby, you guess where I bring you to eat?" Then 他们就会自己讲 But not everybody, like know this thing, it doesn't work for her.
所以你们讲那种有纹身的很狡猾，你看这种戴眼镜、读书没有安功的，你看，
我没有读书，我没有读书。
你没有读书，
我也没有读书。
有可能比你个假来的，比你假来的。
有这 How to approach this 啊？
Yeah.
我的问题很不一样，就是因为通常我做完工很迟了。
你做完工，
做完工。
什么？
做完工哎！我也是听到
I finish my work 很迟了 then 通常我回去的时候it's normally not dinner time already 所以我不会问他你要吃什么 whatever I buy right 我也 just 在那边买多一份他会想吃的东西你不可以不买的你可以问他 Do you want to eat 他 reply 你 No need I don't diet
如果你真的没有买
真的没有买回来不他的脸是黑到哇
He always packet food one 可以帮我打包的
我一定打包一个东西给我老婆的
Whether she eat or not doesn't matter
是他 confirm eat 的 我们吃的。
OK，
那我没有这个问题。
我觉得那个 strategy 是对的，因为如果他肚子饿啊，你带回来的东西，他闻到回他自己会去吃。
OK，
那如果他问你，那是今天你跟你的 wife 要去吃饭，but then
他要吃这个，你要吃这个，那怎么办？
还是他不懂他吃什么？
呀，then 你就讲宇宙。
没有啦，我会 take 那个 lead 哦，因为我是 alpha 嘛。
哎呀，来呀，
所以你要就吃，不要就不要哦。
Hey, guys, I know his wife also. To be honest, right, the thing he share, right, from the way I see, right, is like very different. 讲哎，我 alpha 的，然后在他老婆面前
Some
来。
things 啦，没有在外面我是 alpha，在家里我是 beta，
在家我们是猫来的，
我是 beta，我很
猫来
beta
的。
我没有这个问题嘞，to be honest with 我老婆。But now this question also remind me like，每次我们出门哦，等下就讲你要吃什么，等下我讲不懂你选哦，等下就选这个，等下我讲哈不要了，I'm the one 啊
You
，yeah. Then really I'm really the one. Then 我讲不要啦，不要啦啊，我们吃这个啦。Then 是他会 give in to 我啦，so I'm the problem. Yeah, thank you.
My relationship don't really have a lot of problem 啊。This is one of my main problem，因为他的 excuse 啊，要 fucking 耶。
哦
Better be good 哎。
你刚才讲腹听没有了吗？
两步听多了。But anyway, bro, I tell you, women like men that take initiative.
But for food wise, is usually I take the lead because like I'm the foodie 嘛，so I'll bring her 啦。But like sometimes I find her taste very basic 嘛，她喜欢 like fried chicken，喜欢麻辣，that's it, nothing else. I introduce her something that has no fried chicken or don't have 麻辣 component 哦，她就通常不喜欢。then 我的口味比较老一代的嘛，我们比较喜欢重口味hawker local 的，她不喜欢，她是那种 restaurant 19块一个咖啡这种那种。
哎吧，有时候我带我老婆去吃很贵的东西，我老婆会 make noise，她讲太贵了。
She won't, but she will like saying like how every time we go find new place, right? For me it's like that, okay, because we don't have that much time for date nights, ma. So every like 2 week, 3 week we go out for a date night to eat, right? I always want to try new place. So when I try a new place, right, I will over order a lot because I want to try everything, ma. I will try a lot of things, right? So that if I like it, then next time I come back and eat, ma. Then she say, but you never come back, you always go find new place. Then 她就讲浪费食物。
是不是因为你的 approach to 女生也是这样？
哦，我不懂哎。
没有，这种是有钱人的 problem。哎，order 太多 food，你看这个，我跟Tommy没有 order 太多 food。
Hello， 我 order 也是我们吃，对不对？
呀，对。
你要跟马一朵出去吃一次。
哎，我也是喜欢吃火锅这种。
我们好像没有 solve 到他的 problem
对，没有收到。
有，so basically just take the lead，爱加就加，卖加爽。
他在意的不是你带他去哪里吃，
哎呀
是你怎样给他那个情绪价值去吃。
哎呀，
要记得这个。
但你要有钱，像马一朵啊，没有钱你
我
follow
从没有钱开始的。
哎，来了哇！
Okay, next one. Oh, sorry, this is the youngest, 29 years old.
Okay.
The name is I Love Simon Boy. Okay, 他讲 too long didn't read because the story is too long to explain. But I was texting a girl and things were going really well. She was sent good morning and good night texts. Later, I found out she still lives with her ex and even does his laundry. She also said that there's still a chance they might get back together. But at the same time, she keep texting me every day. What is going on here?
You are the backup plan, understand?
It's a spare tire.
Why are you still talking to her?
That's why, brother, when you put your username, I already tell you are the
Don't-
I don't need to read your question
Don't
already. You
spoil
have the
my
problem.
name 啊，OK? Please.
我都不用看那个 question 的。
Call her, then block her，就是这样而已。
对
不要跟我讲那么多了。Don't
Correct.
say so many with me, OK？可以吗？这样我的 English。
Don't say so many with me.
啊，OK，不要跟我讲这样多。Don't say so many with me.
Okay, don't say so many.
Yeah, I'll block find another one. Play dating app, Bumble. Like you see, I meet my wife. Stupid one, but very good. Okay.
Hey.
OK Cupid, Tinder. OK Cupid is more like Alian one. Tinder is more more 台湾单带那个 play.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
哇，
correct.
你有去 study
有我有
the
去
market 啦
study.
，the
Correct.
market 啦。
雷哥是那个比较大声。
雷哥现在比较我不懂，我没有玩很久
哦
了。
，Coffee Meet Bagel 哦。Which one is the one this is my least favorite dating platform
Girl must message you.
Girl must
Bumble.
the one
That's why my wife.
Why is it your least favorite?
So after my divorce, I was on dating app. The girls I met at Bumble, wow, they a bit arrogant. They put themselves on a pedestal. 他们觉得 like they are like very up there. Every conversation right becomes like a job interview. 可我觉得很辛苦哎。
But 你在 YouTube
But bro，
也是
你看他 pass 那个 job
不了的
interview 哎。
No,
What?
my wife is one of the few that don't really bother what am I doing. That you know, out of 10, right, 8 to 9 ladies, right, they will ask me what do I do. It's normal. I say I do food delivery. Never reply.
Serious 啊
Yeah, really.
这样现实啊
真的。But I don't blame them 啦. I mean, they want to find a stability life. All this, I'm very okay 啦。So 只有我老婆，很开心诶，哇。
哇。
所以就这样咯。
Good choice.
Good choice.
Yeah, good choice.
Congrats.
Yeah, but back to that person, you are the problem. Okay.
Yeah, change your name, change your name, please. Okay.
Besides us saying that that's his problem, right? Let's talk about the girl.
The girl got problem.
Why is she like this? 因为我们的 topic today is why are women
因
like
为
this, right?
他是一个很 needy 的 person， 就是这样而已。
I cannot understand, right? Even if she wants to do that, right? Why did she give that information? Don't say lah. Why she want to go tell the guy that? Oh, it's
I think she wants somebody to love her because if they already break up, right, that means this guy didn't treat her well, ma, 她的 ex.
Right.
But
they
she
still living
still there,
together,
yeah,
oh.
because she still love him, ma.
Then shouldn't talk to another guy, right?
Maybe
they
different
need
room,
love,
leh.
ma.
Maybe
There's no such thing as different room, one ah.
maybe she got no place to stay.
Yeah, maybe she no place to stay.
yeah.
Oh, you can say.
I don't know if you all agree with me or not, but I feel when a man initiate a breakup, right, it's over already. 我们是 clean cut. Don't even want to see the person anymore already. If we initiate the breakup, I do feel when a girl initiate the breakup, right, 她会藕断丝连. I don't know how to translate that in
No
English.
啦，it
来，
depends on
英
what.
文好了，藕断丝连，藕
藕断
断丝连。
丝连，
你懂 right?
藕断丝连就是 break 了吧？又你得你讲
I want the English translation.
Yeah, I want the English translation. Your English very good.
Okay, give me
Many
two
good,
minutes,
right?
2 minutes. 藕断丝连 unbearable.
Wow, this is big. It's very different.
Unbearable.
我懂了。
Still into it.
I think he trying to translate 不舍得，but 藕断丝连跟不舍得有
Broken but still together.
藕断丝连 is something like it's broken, but there are still strings trying to connect things back.
they're still
String attached like bam bam like that. Not together, but sometimes got bam bam like that. Due to the 旧爱 because of the old love, the old feel, you know, the physical needs.
哇了，你这样我都不懂怎么 subtitle 你。
你要上班班吗 No, but not true. I feel like girls can be quite cruel.
Oh really?
Yeah, depend on the situation.
But what have you been through?
What have you been through?
No lah, I see
Yeah,
my
we-
friends lah.
Oh, you never been through a breakup 啊？Or is you break up 啊
哦，我有被 cheated on 也是吗
？OK，
Yeah.
你有没有被 dump 过？
有啊有啊 I felt like a dog 哦。
我认识那个 dump 他的，
哦这
呀，
不是那
哦
个
不是啊不是啊不是啊，哦，
那个是你 dump 他吗
也是被 dump，
She outgrow me.
？So mutual breakup。
No no no. She break up with me.
所以你被 dump 啦，
对对。
But that one is
央啦央 time 啦。
that one is a life stage circumstances.
Right,
thing.
right, right, right.
你讲如果是 like somebody new come in that kind also have.
哦，OK。
所以我们要怎样 answer 他？我们的 perception 还是你是那个舔狗啦。
For you to submit this story to us, right? You know there's a problem already.
Yeah.
And you still choose to be in this relationship.
Just from your username is the problem.
Okay. Username aside lah, but you are in this situation and you send us this story and you know that something is wrong already. So if your genuine question is what exactly is going on here, right? Then she's treating you like a spare tire. So don't waste your time. Move on. Go to all these dating apps they say, and then just find
I
a new
think
one.
she just want you to sayang her, like, you know, love her.
She needs
talk to her.
attention.
Yeah.
Likely
But
the
she don't
guy,
like you lah.
Likely the guy she's staying with never give her the attention. So she's looking for your attention, but she don't want to give you the commitment.
Okay. I hope that answers your question. I love Simon Boy.
Thank you. 谢谢。Thank you very much. 藕断丝连。
Yes.
藕断丝连。
你看我确定是不错的。
Yes，可以
只是在 Are you OK？我要 consider John。
哎，我去，
是吗？哎，什么事情？
没有我去 ChatGPT check 藕断丝连 English。
你要会先，
你要先打藕断丝连。
你会先。
哎，Hello，我的 Chinese 呀，谁错
O
？O U
U
吗？
D U A N。
藕断丝
SI
哦，连 OK，
啊，
这样呢
我看。
？In English，哎，in English，
你的藕断丝连对先啊。
I also quite curious.
不懂呢，他应该自己知道了啦。Means still emotionally entangled.
啊，OK OK。
Unable to completely cut ties, still connected despite. Yeah, that's what I say. What?
你的 unbearable bro. That's so
Unbearable but still together.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, 现在你 unbearable right? 你 translate
Correct.
to
Hey, lotus root breaks, but the threads inside still connects it.
That was what I was expecting you to
就是
say.
藕断丝连啊！That is oh my god.
Nice.
I regret using the word. We just wasted
Thank
like
you.
3
Yeah.
minutes talking about it. Okay, next story. This guy is 40 years old.
Okay.
Okay, Koro. Okay.
Okay.
他讲 there was one incident where I was having dinner with my girlfriend. I finished my meal earlier, so I leaned back in my seat beside her and was just looking around in front of me. Suddenly, she got upset and told me I was ignoring her and looking at other girls, which honestly never crossed my mind. How can I reassure her that I wasn't looking at other girls and help her not feel insecure about it?
Bullshit.
I agree. Okay, first of all, to all the girls, to all the guys out there, right? Guys will look. Guys are
Sorry, I
visual
never.
picture.
No, sorry,
you bullshit. You're bullshit. 我不相信。
I look.
I dare to admit. I look.
Guys or girl all look what.
Yeah, exactly.
But the only difference is the girl lie about it. The guy have to deny it because they don't want to.
Okay, I tell you there is a relationship of mine, right? I experienced this.
Okay.
But I was like the girl.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that means 他看男人。
And deep down in me, right, 我懂他每次看男孩子 then ultimately every single time, like I know what is a good looking guy 嘛
Yeah.
so I see a good, I know she will see. Then 他会走 then 等下他会假来就会转头 even if the guy is walk until behind already.
Okay.
So there are all these kind of bits and pieces that 你做过的东西啊 she cannot trust you already. So 这个女的一定是丢过她的一些很多 multiple time repeatedly.
Okay.
她才会懂这个男的一直这样。
Okay,
So
okay.
there's no trust really. So I really encounter and 我是蛮how to say 来，我会 sense 到我会看到，我不会去冤枉你。You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not stupid 吗
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you mind You like it pisses you off?
It depends because there are times that 他看到太投入 then I will feel disrespected because 这样你当我我很难看咩？
这样你蛮 insecure 的嘞。
Yeah.
我 insecure
because
not only one only that I know got this, so I feel disrespected because deep down in me, come on 啊，我也是有女孩子看我 insecure 什么东西 but I feel disrespected 啦。
Okay.
So I let her know, I say 你可以看 but there's a limit.
Okay.
I'm there. 你在外面一个人你要怎样看？你要 it's not my problem 嘛 but I'm there 嘛。
把电视去看女生的脚趾哎，
我没有看啊 but then OK 讲真的。呀
你不要。
来小心啊！
白色的，对不对？
来，这样
给你看了。For me, when my fiance look at other guy, I join her say, hey, check him out like that. I think it's very normal leh.
It's normal.
I think I was like that. I feel a bit insecure all that right when I was younger. But now when I grow up already right,
钱嘛。
No, I think
很累嘞，你可以给我 finish your
I think it
sentence 吗
must be a mutual thing 啦。But 真的是我真的遇过一个这个而已。So you ask me if I'm insecure, I'm not an insecure person. To be very honest,
Right.
But 我遇过这个 relationship，他给我到这个问题。Then I know, 原来是这样的。You know, too many times already. Then 你懂他的人真的是这样的。
Right.
他不看这样会死这样，你懂吗
Right.
Yeah, so there is a certain disrespect there.
Right.
反正男生女生只要是来帅的美的都会看的。
你可以看
自
but
然。
你 like you then 你又不要 admit that
Yeah.
你有看，你明白吗？你讲没有看
Right.
So this is the issue.
I think it's not about 在看男人看女人。I think it's like what you say the disrespect.
很像你跟你老婆出去，等你看到一个女人，你哇，
然后他在跟你讲话，你没有听到
然后你再？牵着手，
bro，这种是你要 fixate 你的那个 eyeline right，你懂 right？你懂他们会走过来，你 fixate 你的 eyeline。
对，你要有那个自知 vision。
你要用你的 peripheral vision 去看。
啊，你要
That's
看
how
自知。
that's how I see the producer feed. You understand? 我 just
你用你的 peripheral vision 看得到
Yeah,
白
yeah,
色
so
啊。
yeah, correct. 我没OK， 这样我就OK，but 没有人懂我看。With all due
现在
respect,
整个新加坡懂你了
Yeah, okay.
，everybody 的问题是
me is a
懂你的
compliment.
Yeah, but I think what's his name again?
Koro。
OK，
Oh.
你的问题是I think 你 not attentive to 你的 partner。
Right,
我跟你讲
yeah,
我跟我老婆我们吃完饭啊 ，OK， 你一定拿手机出来用的吗？你就我东西先吃完，那我就会讲 ，OK， 那些你也在你在用你的东西 ，OK， 我会先用 ，OK 用。
那个锻炼那要。
等你好了。
OK，good daddy。
不，我每次都这样。
OK，
我每次都这样。
But then the girl always can call the shot when to use the phone 呢。
Yeah.
Once they are done we have to be done 的。
Correct
啊，
你在做什么都好，
对
丢掉。
对
啊，不然你就变成 right， 你没有什么啊 ，what's the word 那个用，没有 entertain 他是吧？
对。
嗯
That's why I think that the girlfriend really feel disrespected a lot
Yeah.
of time. Then 他就有这个
Yeah.
不爽了。
嗯，明显可能你每次都在看，
对，因为
因为这次你没有看，他觉得你在看。
Then 你又不 admit, so he
对
say that he is not looking right.
Yeah,
Guy that
yeah,
is asking,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
he's still saying that he don't look.
Yeah,
Brother, how
yeah.
can you not look at girls? 对不对？
咱们也是这样的，
Simon 呢，他的眼睛是 scanner 来的。
咱们讲，
啊，他是 scanner 来的。
Simon 的 problem 是他看了，然后害每一个人一起
You
看。
know the very first time I met Simon, right? He came to our office, right? At first time I don't know he got feet fetish out there, right? He was looking at all the shoes, Then 我就讲，做么 Then after that he start talking feet fetish. Initially I thought it was a joke.
Oh.
Then he got very serious.
Well, I think we talked quite long about it.
Yeah, he was surprisingly
Then
long.
he like people crying. sorry.
你可不可以 expose
哦
我
OK，这样啊
I admit. Last time I used to have a fetish. Okay, my fetish right is when girls cry. Back then, I will feel like, 为什么我会 turn on？
有一什么有点硬这样。
小心啊，小心啊！
But ever since I met my fiance, right, no more. You know why not?
来啊
You know why not? You know why? Because my fiance, right, we can be watching Fast and Furious and she will cry when they are fighting. Every single small thing will cry. We play game, somebody die or what, cry. 看 anime, somebody die, cry.
Okay, what do you mean like they cry then like you got the
No,
fetish
last time
like
I
that?
don't know lah. I just have that.
Like you get turned on
It's a
then.
fetish, right? You explain your feet fetish.
Then 他在哭了。来，something like that.
我不要做这个，
他在哭了。
Why do you have to do that? 你知道那个会被 hook 了的吗？你完了，我跟你讲，你完了。
这个要 edit 进去，这个要
Why you have to do that? Why?
No, this one,
不要。
this is your opening.
对，这是什么？他在哭了你。你不要。
You understand what I'm saying or like you are the weirder person. You
等一
understand?
下，That was then. But after I met my fiance 就没有了，真的没有那个。现在我没有。
So when you watch porn, will you like search like crying or last
No.
time?
不会。
哦
，Where got this type of porn? Wait, specific
Yeah, I
porn.
didn't have it.
So we just spent half of this time right explaining why is he at fault lah.
Yeah.
So now can we tell him how he can reassure his girlfriend that he wasn't looking at other girl and help her not feel insecure about it?
I think very first thing is he need to admit to her, hey, maybe last time I really did look and I keep denying to you.
Right? 你有这样跟你的老婆讲吗？
我有跟他我的老婆没有，我们都会一起看，然后很 healthy 的呀。
你们会一起 scroll IG 看女孩子？
没有，他也拍 just last week I was sending Noah some video. So I watching this girl, then I send Noah. Wow, in the video she record the whole thing no. Then he say,
什么type of video 你可以讲好来吗？
no maybe something sexy or like IG reels 啊。然后他就在笑咯， she think it's funny.
哦 so she's not insecure about that 啦。
She's not insecure.
Right. 你们呢？ Are you all in a relationship where you all can look at guy, look at girl or whatever shit that your partners are okay with?
Like okay lah, can don't look too long lor. If you like on there staring, then 你是等被骂啦。
你呢？
哇，我跟我老婆太久了嘞，我有点，
没有爱呀，他们呀 no love 而已呀。
我们都是 transaction。
Physical is still
It's just
transaction
a working arrangement for the kids, is it?
没有啦。我 I think 太久了。I mean maybe I like what Ryan say, younger days maybe 会比较在意。
and the
Yeah.
surprising thing, this Coro is 40 years old.
Yeah, younger days 会比较
No,
在
but
意
we
啦。
don't know how old is the girlfriend.
Yeah, we don't know lah.
来，我老婆
If the
我老
girlfriend is like 17, then I can understand.
那个是 Sugar Baby 不一样。
14，哇，那个分别很大嘞。
But of course there are also two sensitive ladies lah, correct or not? Yeah.
我不懂，都来我老婆很喜欢五月天的阿信，来她很喜欢她的手指很长，来她整个人很 cute 这样。
Okay.
Yeah, bro， 我是带她一起去 backstage 跟她拍照的。
哦，no, that one celebrity I understand.
呀啦
Celebrity I understand.
like normal 人啊。
Yeah，来一个帅哥走过，让他看，你会 I don't think you will feel insecure but let's say 一个美女走过，你去看。
那些我跟我老婆吃饭，那个走过来我这样，你会 instinctively 你会跟人这样瞄一下，但
Yeah.
你会 back to normal 了嘛？
哦，
你不可以这样，
哦，这我知道。
你分吗？
Yeah,
啊，你
yeah.
instinctively as 男人 right， 你有可能在吃饭，那一个女生走过
Right.
你有可能会这样瞄一下，那你回来，他就会 looking at
OK
girl 咯
Okay.
but you prettier。
没有，我会这样。
OK so now my producer want us to do something，我们全部拿我们的 IG 出来看那个 for you
go
page 啊。
哦，我的全部女生 bro。
OK，我看
我老婆每次问我的。
我们看啊。
哦
我 screen record 啊，我 screen record 啊。
玩这样大咩？现在
OK 啊。
那我
来
先
我先来。
OK。
我应该是会有一点着魔。How to press for you page？ 哎，it's all good。
他去 clear 的。
我没有。
你这个是 sub account 是吗？
我这个是我 main
他
account
是
bro。
做
你要跟 fake account 吗？
我的 main account bro。
哎，他是做 social media management 的嘞，他会
哎，我要用我的 IV 的开啊，我跟你讲。
哎，OK，你们看啊 ，is food is cats 啊
哎要 record 了，现在。
scroll 叫你 scroll。
还有你
，scroll，还是 food 还是 cats。
怎么我有点怕啊？这个
有啦，
哎，
哎，他的全部是，
can show the camera 啦，just show。
他的全部是，
他是看 website 的 bro，it won't appear here bro。
我的 algorithm 本来没有这样讲啦。
你不要诬赖我，OK？
等下那 Simon 一直 send 我。
OK，I seldom rarely，OK，I will send but not
来
always。
看一下，
来看一下，看一
哪一个
下。
了
我的高了，我的高了。
我看你了，我看你。OK，for you page。
来，Let's see，
不好意思，不好意思，
来露露，有什么？
什么东西啊？
有一个女的开着嘴巴，哇，
哇，全部都是杂包，我看你了。
很多吗？ 有没有我男生啊？
很多很多很多。
有男生
我的很
啊，
safe，
啦
我的很
Simon
safe and healthy 的。
I want to see your Simon。
Okay,
我有
guys,
2个男生的，OK。
你们是打波嘅，你们就不要
guys,。
我
you all won't be disappointed, okay?
Okay.
Because it's what you all expect already, okay? But got watch also lah. They give me the credit. Okay?
啊，OK。
Fit,
OK。
okay, it's fit.
啊，
是不是还是 fit？我不知道啊，下面。
好
我也来看
有很多 fit。
啊，我的是这样哦。
喂，Tommy is a good man。
没有啦，
有啦
靠
哎
咩？
你用你的 main account 开。
这个是 main account，
哦，
你用
他用上 account 开。
我没有 side account。
有。
我也没有
他有抽乐看，
我也没有
看。
看，我也没有看。
只有我一个我们2个是 honor 的。
我只有这样的 account，除非你要去 MBCB
哎
的。
，guys，but 我也有 fitness 哎，give me the credit 啦，我也有 fitness。
把你的 fitness 是男的，
男的。
哎，等一下，来，你可以 close 我多一次吗？我刚 refresh。
不可以 refresh 的，
不可以 refresh 的，
不可以 refresh
不可以 refresh
的。
的。
你看我的 refresh，说有分的。
没有。
有时候他看女孩子，有时候我看 baby 的东西，有时候我看 business， 对不对？
啊，
对不对 ？refresh one 的不一样，我不懂为什么，我要 refresh 多一次看一下。呀，你 refresh 是不是？
我的
Funeral，我相信你们
refresh 小便讲。
啊，
我的还有 funeral 的哦，
为什么你在看 funeral？
我不懂。
看到。
Okay, at the end of the day, I still think it is very normal to see. I think there is underlying problems between you and your girlfriend. I think it is the disrespect, or maybe she's telling you something or mid conversation, then you look at the girl until very engrossed, or you're not paying attention or being attentive. I think that is the crux of the problem. Yeah.
Or maybe she's just crazy，就是这样。
Or maybe she got
there is
trauma.
also a possibility.
Maybe she got trauma.
Maybe she got trauma, but I think men are very visual creatures. It will be abnormal if a man don't look. I honestly
你帮他
say.
懂路啊，就是给。
No, but I tell my wife before，来，我不看才奇怪。
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
没有你，如果你看了 right，then 你 just normally 如果你看了 right，你看到这边有人在看你 right，很简单，你回去看的话，你比较美。
哇，
没有，老婆不吃这套。
我老婆吃，我要看出啊，我看出老婆你有几个 back， 有几个 back。
哎，OK， OK. So when you can't confuse. Alright. Okay, last story. This is from Kopi Uncle, 38岁。他讲 ，Okay, bringing up old arguments during a new argument. We can be arguing about something that small that just happened today, but suddenly she will bring up something she did wrong like 3 months ago or even like last year. Then the argument suddenly becomes about 5 different things at once. Then I need to argue about 5 different things now. I thought we were arguing about what happened today. Why are we suddenly talking about things from the past? 干你呢？他讲干你呢？我不是我讲，他讲
不是因为你的咬字不清啊。
这个 scenario 很 real 嘞哦，
很 real 哦。
Yeah, everybody sure
Okay.
like experience 过的。
Again, my current one很对视 ，Yeah, my current one bagus.
为什么你这样 against 那个 previous one？
我不是 against 的，我不是 OK，I clarify this once and for all 啊。
是来 stir 的。
我懂你在说吧，我要 clarify，不是说我 previous one 不好，是我们不适合。And after a divorce, I realized what I want and what I like, so I go look for what I want and what I like, and I found what I want and what I like. That's it 哦。OK， 不适合不好，就是
How long you came out with this thing？
这个我 rehearse 很多次了。Yeah, but you all got experience this?
我先讲我的报表了
对。
早期的 relationship 我也是这样，but nowadays right，你们会有这样的问题，是因为你们没有 proper closure for the previous quarrel。
啊
Yeah, so nowadays I learn to，因为有时候你们吵，then 就有可能 one side 服软，then 就 like amicably 就 resolve 了嘛，对不对 ？But 它的那个 main foundation 没有被解决。
It's not resolved, it's just like put aside,
是
swept under the rug.
是，所以我老婆很讨厌我的东西是 right，现在我有问题 right，I force her to talk。
哦，no matter how tired, how late,
我
just
有
finish.
problem now 你讲，
哦，你这样兵咩？
哦，怎样？快。
哎，后来呀，
然后我有 problem now 你
Forever
讲
hold your
，yeah
peace 啊。
没有说，就是来你有问题你要跟我讲，你不跟我讲，我没有一个 resolution， 我没有 resolve， then 这个东西不会解决。
哇
呀，所以我有自己的 approach 啦，好，but solving all these right from the ground up 变成你以后 right 没有什么东西吵。
，it will snowball to a
你会
bigger issue
snowball，
啦
你有新的问题，then 你就 address 新的问题
Right，
它就不会很多这样拔起来吵。
Right,
呀
right.
，but maybe 每个人有不同的 experience。
我只知道 young time I also like that 啦，like got all this happening. I don't know is it her or me. 我只知道 woman 的 perspective 跟我们很不一样。
哦，yeah, it
Then the
is.
logic 也很不一样。
对
What they say to us don't make sense one.
Correct.
But what we say to them also don't make sense. So
Right. I had this
definitely-
conversation with John, right? What I gather, right, is men always want to try to solve the problem right then, but women just want to be heard. They want their words to be heard by the men. That means don't just like brush aside and give the solution or whatever shit. They just want to share their emotions, to be heard, and that's their language, ma. But we are trying to be logical and trying to solve their problem, and that's not making them feel hurt, ma. So after that, then this essential difference make the argument worse and worse, lor. So I have learned, right? Just think,
Yeah, last time my wife also 她也是这样的，她不会跟我吵的。
Last time your wife, your
哪一个？
your yeah,
这个
I confused, right?
你要 specify。
呀，太多个，我忘记呀。Okay， 这个 wife，OK，so last time when we quarrel right，she also don't talk one， she's the cold one。
cold.
然后我也是要 now，we solve this problem。Until to the point things got quite bad until I tell myself，我就 follow 她的 lead，we don't talk about it。Then we wait 1-2 days。
Yeah, when the emotions are more settled
Then we
down,
never
right?
talk also, but we are just okay. So the previous few times, which is we very seldom quarrel lah, but the previous few time argument right is also like that. Then today we are still okay. Yeah, but we never talk about the.
But
last
他不会
times
拉
lah. 不会
拉
不会
后面啊的
不会
我现在要拉出来了怎么办？
哇，拉出来 maybe I will become the one that 我就不要 solve 了，我就走掉了。
哇。
then 你也拉他的出来一起。
我不会去拉的啦，讲不完
对啊
的。，
讲不完了，你一直对
Yeah.
then it just gets worse and worse 嘛。If you all tell me you all don't quarrel with your partners, I don't believe. I really don't believe. So I want to know how you all resolve it. Let's go deeper. What was your last argument with your partner? 我们不要讲小的啊 ，don't say bickering 啊 ，we say the significant one.
Usually it's girls, you know, because we are in this industry.
Yeah, there's a lot of girls
I know,
in this
right?
industry.
So it's a lot of insecurity. Yeah. But I can understand why she feel insecure.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. But for me, it's what she say. It makes sense. Well, do you value the relationship more, or do you value the friendship you have with other people?
Right.
So if you value the relationship more, then her insecurity matters, ma. Then 你就要 make 一个 decision, lor. Maybe if she feels uncomfortable with how you interact with other girls,
Right.
then you have to keep the distance.
Right.
Yeah, unless it's work no
Right.
choice, right? For example, 我演戏我要牵手，没有办法
Yeah.
You know, but other than that, 我也不会去跟人家讲太多废话。
But 当下 when you all had this argument, how did you resolve or calm her down?
Basically, I told her also, if you don't want, I don't talk. But you have to understand, by not talking, there will be this disadvantage that I have. Then if you can accept it, then I can accept it. Because at the end of the day, 我可以赚200千300千嘛，我不要回家跟你吵架。
Right. Okay. How about you, Simon?
Honestly for this wife right.
For this one, 你还有 next one 吧？
没有 for this wife we really don't have much argument. 真的 like
Yeah.
it can be 3 months 6 months 没有吵架的那种。So I think it's the last couple of time maybe it's family stuff.
Family stuff.
Family stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe it could be my mother, could
Right,
be
right,
something, a
right.
decision
Right.
about the child or this kind of thing.
Yeah. How do you all resolve it? Like what
Then
is
we
your
quarrel. 等下我
你有个是喊的啊，
我是 you
AC 都
don't
杀出来。
if you don't reply or you shoot at me right, then I will angry already.
哦，你会 hot 啦。
Then 我会 message，我打电话打我电话，然后我再message 他 block 我，然后我就 OK 了。
他 block 你。
哎，把以前我跟我老婆也是这样，哇，我们是吵反正我 spam 她，我就打去她家楼下找她，连去敲她门。
哇，你们这样，
然后一到就是我讲don't say，然后他就跟我讲，哇，到我又 hot 了，然后我就打给他，不要听他搞我电话，because he know 他 pick up 我就是来了，然后我就带到后面来，我是在乱带东西的，我只是在 vent 那个，就是 WS 这些咯，对呀。
So you are more confrontational，因为me and my
I try
fiance
not
we
to
are
lah.
avoidant，我们两个就会冷战咯。
呀，那 my wife 不会管我，她不会管我，呀，她让我自己去发疯，人。
他真的啊，
Yeah
你会起笑自己起笑啦。
呀，不，我不会 aggressive in physical 啦，呀，我就会，他就会走出去，还是我走出去这样咯，either one 啦，呀，对啊，但是他发神经也是啦
OK，
，but still healthy，don't worry， there will not be the fourth one，呀，
很难讲。
然后把你要 solve 她的 problem， 她的 problem 是她一直拉东西出来，讲怎么办？
I don't know
来马一朵讲咯，I
你
feel，
要 sort out 你之前的东西先。
把很难 sort 了，你照这个 point right 已经很难 sort 了。
I think right for us right how we going to do it right is because we are both avoidant so we will co-war each other right after 1 day 2 day we calm down right then we talk about it when the emotion is not high lah so we are not in the middle of our argument we are not like angry feeling upset right then we talk about it then 我觉得是比较容易 solve so I feel like yes now you all argue and then 他 drag 很多 old issue right I think you all have to wait for a day that you all are calm nothing is happening on the day then you all resolve the issue one by one like what Marito say because if not right it will keep snowball and if you know she's so prone to bring the old issues up right means she feel like those old issues is not resolved yet ma so resolve it first lah. You have to resolve it. Then once you resolve it, then make an agreement. Okay, then let's not bring this up again already. But you all must resolve.
I think it's about giving in. End of the day, you have to give in. Yeah, a lot.
If it's really your fault, then you have to take it.
You have to take it
You
lah.
have to take it lah. Like for me, it's like sometimes my wife also take out last time thing. But if it's really my fault, then like okay 咯，是我的错咯。那时候，but 这次不一样了。
男生们，我有一个建议，因为我的人生quite different。When 我早期开始做生意，then 到现在有一点点钱，我觉得钱真的可以 resolve 很多问题。男生要努力赚钱。来，我需要女人，像我们拍戏，right？ Sometimes 我们需要 be based off Singapore for a while。我老婆会很 angry 的，因为有孩子要看，有很多东西要 settle 嘛。他们 you cannot be around， 你没有办法的，因为 opportunity 去演电影哦 something 是 rarely come by 的。
Yeah, of course.
I will just pull her to a shop. I'll buy her a bag. Yeah.
Then he hire 6 million.
他就跟我讲 ，please 去拍多一点电影。Yeah. Or if she's really unhappy, then you book her a trip.
Can I ask? Because you say this, I want to know. You all know your wife love language 了 Is hers gift?
Physical touch.
哦，她是 physical 的，不是
Yeah, 是 MS bag.
kidney 不好。
你们懂啊？
哇，这个 leather
I think 我没有问过嘞，but I think 我老婆是 like she want me to be there for her physically, like spend time together.
So quality time
time
啦
lah.
，quality time。
My
你
one
懂
is emotion.
I mean the five language of love 是
Must empathetic 啦，like understanding
words of
her.
affirmation 啊，most
More
likely
more than that 啦，like 就是要在咯，人要在，你不要你心要在。
must be present 啦。
Correct. So like for example, the same problem, right? Sometimes we go overseas and shoot. She wouldn't want the bag. But then one thing is I can bring her and the kids come together with me. She will feel better.
Okay, okay.
You know? Like I plan somewhere there that
But-
你们一起来。
Don't she have her own things to do?
So I say if you can take unpaid, I pay 咯。Yeah, but at least she won't go and worry 嘛。
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, but 还是要有一点金钱呐。Like 我们在拍《Three Good Guys》，right? I flew my wife, my in-laws, and my kid. I pay.
Everything the neighbor all.
这你拍这个戏有赚钱没？
拍戏都是亏钱的，因为我老婆都会要一个礼物。我到现在我没有一个戏是赚钱的，
说你是白做了啦，白做
我的戏都是不赚钱的。
Investment for the future.
Investment for the future，我们赚 from social media。Yeah，把男生努力赚钱，很重要。
No lah, but the bag will help.
It-
Will
it-
for sure help.
Give 啦
Yeah.
give 啦
It will help。
，give 也是 five language of love 吗？
Yeah, gifting 也是，it can be a small 礼物啊，其实。
My one is also like physical touch, so it's like having to be present with her lah. But I also don't like to be away from her too long. I feel like I will really miss her.
Yeah, actually I also quite needy. I feel.
Oh,
你
really?
啊你啊你的，
Yeah.
是咩
你自己
Like
你
我老婆每次回 Malaysia，then like very lonely at home，哇，very boring 哎。
你是去 G Spa 吗？
G Spa 不一样啦，G Spa。
不干净的嘞，
就不干净了呀。
我没有讲
靠近我家很入去
我。把他好像很 free 这样，他每天一直就bro 你要去哪里？我讲 bro 我没有空啊，我老婆在那边。
Mary 这样哎。
So I guess what is the last thing you want to tell Kopi Uncle how to solve this issue?
when 你们的情绪全部稳定的时候 ，on a normal day right，你可以跟他讲，哎，要不要我们聊一下之前的东西？先服软呐。
Yeah.
我是男生，我会先服软先。So I will say this one. I think I'm at fault. Then let us resolve to see how to close this properly.
Right.
Yeah, 你一个一个你 close 完了 right， 以后他就不会 snowball 了。Cause emotionally 你们只有一个东西可以吵。
你不要再做多一次啊！你做多一次，哇，这个不会玩，
yeah,
不会玩的。
I also think right, men right must learn how to do one thing, learn how to say sorry.
Yes.
Because a lot of people I realize right, they say sorry is okay, I'm sorry, but
没有 but
不可以 but 的。
你 just 去 I'm sorry，
就是 I'm sorry, I
I'm
shouldn't have
wrong.
done this. Yeah,
I'm
I'm wrong.
sorry，这样
Yeah,
怎样
I won't do it again. Yeah. Then 你这样就完蛋了。
每次我一 I'm sorry，我老婆的脸就会从这样变成她那个脸就出来了。
But 如果我讲 I'm sorry, but 他的脸就会
然后呢，把我
对啊，就是说你不可以讲 but 的，不可以讲 but 的。
老婆是 different breed 来的，
我老婆你分 breed 了，
老婆是来要 one up 他的。
我老婆你分 breed 了，
要 ahead of 他才可以。
Yeah, I don't know why 来他的老婆给我那个 vibe。
老婆是一个你驾驭不了的，真的。
Actually, a lot of things right 是讲不完的，讲了也没有用，讲了也是在 snowball 的。But just come now to a term if we have one situation, okay, next time what you don't like, I will improve myself on. 好像我老婆不喜欢我跟她大小声。Okay, back then I scold vulgar. Yeah, but she tell me you can shout, but you don't scold vulgarities at me. So I cut away this thing. So I really shout at her because you say okay 吗？
Actually, it's true leh. You all laugh but I do agree with him. The only thing I agree with him today is this one only.
Our few years of friendship.
Okay, but I do agree even their quarreling language 有一个底线的嘞。For my fiance is cannot shout, you cannot slam door.
cannot.
不可以。
Yeah.
So her agreement to quarrel which we quarrel very little. In the last 6 years together, we quarrel like 3 times. 她的 conditions when we quarrel, we must hold hand. Even how angry I will respect that.
That's good.
Wow, good strategy.
That's number 1.
厉害 strategy.
还有这个是number 1 rule. Number 2 rule 他 say in whatever you want to say in this argument, right? You cannot say always, cannot say never. 因为你不可以讲 you always like that, you never do this. 这个2个字很 deadly 的。
这个有点太多啦。
Yeah.
把那个 hold hand 我会 try， 我会找东西跟我老婆吵。
没有 OK， 你们有
Hey,
you all got ever suggest to your partner like okay next time we quarrel we make love? We try.
哇。
有没有 like I mean we are this age 一定有 suggest 过的 but it doesn't work one.
Okay, that is 我没有过这个 experience 啊，
Yeah,
你这个
it
怪
doesn't
胎
work
啊
one. 因为我很 treat 我 angry 我就很 angry 了。
你真的有吵架过 angry then have sex？
没有啦，就是
Yeah,
I cannot,
you-
yeah.
you went
But
on the
I got
mood.
suggest before. Hey, maybe we can like you know.
angry sex
Yeah, maybe we quarrel then after that we can like through make love then we get better. But cannot. I like
做不到啦。
yeah， 就是我 angry 然后看到我就气了，我就去了，short 了，yeah。
No, but the whole hand one I don't mind trying.
No, yeah, but after our very first argument, right, we set like our boundary. 他真的会 respect， 他不会大小声， she will really hold my hand. And then the best thing about my fiance, right, is don't care my fault, her fault, right. She rather she just apologize first. 她会 just apologize, which is very rare for a lady I tell you
Hey, my
honestly.
wife never apologize on it. Really really.
都是这样的吗？那是 norm
啊，normal 啊。
那 normal
The was normal because all my exes is like that. But this one is very special. How to be angry with her? You can't.
Y'all got apologize to your boyfriend before not?
Confirm never. I don't believe.
Ryan，太多了。
I think that's all we got today. At the end of the day, I still feel I don't quite understand females a lot. It's just that I feel like a lot of things you have to be accountable. You have to look within and see how you react and how you solve certain things. That's how I think I grew for my divorce lah. The divorce is very good for me, right? Because I learned a lot about myself. I learned how to deal with my emotions. I learned how to deal with other people's emotions, and it made me grow a lot. And it took a very painful lesson to learn lah. Yeah.
So he took one to learn, but sorry I took two lah. Different people different ma. So but now I also learn.
我们的 learning speed 不一样啦。
Yeah, now I also learn already. Okay.
I got a final line to end off.
Okay.
It's not about the words, it's not about how you say it, it's the tone.
Correct. Actually, yes, I do agree. It's the tone. It's the tone. Any final words to give all our audience?
I think it's about giving in. Really, it's about giving in.
Giving in.
It-
Your
like who is right or wrong really is not important.
right. Your ultimate tip
Yeah.
就是 give in.
Yeah,
Okay.
really, it's not important.
Okay. Your ultimate tip.
It's not you against her, it's together.
Hey.
Hey.
It's us against the world.
Hey!
这样的quotes 的
讲得好。
有读书的有。
有读书了。
啊，give in 吗？walao, I really give in one 呢。
他讲话比较有墨水，他有
话都
grammar。
give in，
有啦，
你错没有啦？
他错我也是 give in 了呀。
如果他在外面包男人呢，你也 give in。
然后我在外面抱女人哦，这样子。
That's all for today. As always, remember to follow all our socials. Follow them on their socials. Click here for more. Click here to subscribe and cut to the bloopers.
No, okay, now I want to say something that is like not related one.
Okay.
What's up with all this cafe bullshit? Like, 我去吃 cafe，
Whoa.
我每次听女孩子还是谁讲，哦 I like to go cafe. No, you go cafe do what? Sit there and drink the coffee.
是那个 ambience
啊
还有那个 atmosphere。
Yeah, then you sit there, it's like sit here like that, like.
Simon 的 thoughts我们没有。
OK， 没有吧？我们 age 差不多来。
Editor 你剪那边就好了。
我的 cafe I cannot understand 你讲真的，我自
aesthetic 嘛，拍照嘛，
拍照嘛
lifestyle
美嘛
vibe。
因为有 influencer 去，他们也要去
Yeah
就是这样的。
No, nothing wrong with cafe owner, but 我的 cafe 我不会 ，maybe I
有没有
a
去
bit
谈
over
生意的呗？
谈生
谈生意也是在 cafe 啊
12块钱的薯条比较好吃咯，就是这样嘛。
MBCB 的好吃吗？
好吃，
这个还好。
贵一点点。
我讲好吃。